Hello, I'm JJ Carlson, and welcome to this special Super Bowl coverage of this Madden franchise on JGB Sports News. I also want to say before looking at the highlights of this game is that I need to congratulate both teams that made it this far. It is extremely hard and super special just to get to this stage. So, with that said, let's get into the highlights of this Super Bowl.
Mahomes now to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession. And after the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. This is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
To go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun run now with Walker. Walker, first down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Here's 2nd and 6.
15.
Here's Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Here's Walker. Powering forward. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Now the point after try from Myers. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit. 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Pullen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one, take it in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. It's 4th and goal. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut into that lead. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Man in motion is Brown. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. Second and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Taking up, and he's into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Seattle.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And now it's third and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try it now with Walker. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Throwing is Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient.
And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night. Myers. Good on the extra point. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
Offside. Defense.
Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. He'll run with Walker. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Now, still down 1, here is an utterly critical extra point attempt. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. Rodgers. Godwin working the right side. He'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the 1st down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Walker.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Again, it's Rodgers. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock. Rodgers going up top again. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. And the Seahawks have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions.
Now, with that out of the way, let's look at the scores around the league. All right, I'll be looking forward to keeping you updated for the off-season moves. So bye for now, and thank you for watching. I'm JJ Carlson, signing off.